Hi, my name is Eric Devora, and in this video I'll be tackling the topic of whether or not Texas is operating as a democracy. So the simple answer to that question is no, Texas is not operating as a democracy. So democracy in itself is a complicated ideology to grasp, not only because it's a rather personal thing, but because it means different things to different people. So different nations all over the world have taken across different forms of democracy and have created liberal democracies, Western democracies, and procedural democracies. Now the United States and Texas are considered representative democracies, and this is a type of democracy founded on the principle of elected officials representing a certain group of people. So us as the people, citizens of Texas and the United States, are able to vote upon these elected officials on who we believe is best suited to take upon that role. So I found an interview along with an article online of this woman named Lauren Luveras, who is a postdoctorate fellow at the University of Texas at Austin. So in this interview and article, she really dives into how Texas has been racially discriminative towards Black and Latino voters. So she talks about how in 2013 there was a Supreme Court case where they finally cut the Voting Rights Act, and so immediately after this happened, Governor Rick Perry made these gerrymandering state district maps permanent. And also, the ruling invalidated 2 of Texas congressional districts as well as 9 state house districts on the basis of racial discrimination. And so, gerrymandering is actually not the only way that Texas has been suppressing the voices of Black and Latino voters. In fact, in 2016, there was about $3.5 million spent defending a set of restrictive voter ID laws that hindered Black and Latino voters. The population of Texas has also grown from 2010 till now about 4.5 million, and it's been estimated that about 90% of that has been mostly Latino people. And so what this means is that essentially those 4.5 million people, you would assume that in those 4 seats that were gained into the Senate by Texas, there would at least be some Latino people. Well, in fact, there wasn't. All 4 of the elected officials were all white. And so truly, if Texas wants to operate as a democracy, then shouldn't all people be able to be represented? Shouldn't all people have a say in who they want to be represented by? If Texas is hindering and trying to carve up these communities into suppressing their votes and not allowing them to truly speak upon their voice, then Texas is not operating as a democracy.